While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Katie York sent to get this one started. And we're off and running from Orlando. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18, run. 18, run. Check go.
First play is to the air. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to throw now. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Looking to the air here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Back to throw, needing a first. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. Down to the 10. And that's good for a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. QB sneak coming. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go! Tracking 60. Get up.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. His first throw is an interception. Kobe Bryant has it. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead. So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Pass complete to Walker. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. He loses the football. And the Commanders pick this one up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they've got to be looking to one another, hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Higgins makes the catch. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Play fake here, Daniels. He's got some. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Trying again following the sack. Throw secured by George Pickett. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Daniels now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They're set up at the 35 now. Pass play on 1st and 10. That's incomplete left side.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
2nd and 10 now. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he gets him around 6 there. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. Third and 4 coming up now. Setting up a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Handoff running left, Walker. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one's stopped for a loss.
It didn't look like he ever really got a chance to fully get that play started, Kate. Just not enough time for him to work before they were all over him making that stop.
Running back sent in motion left. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He's dropping back to throw. Into the hands of Walker. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it down close. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pull out in front further, 13-zip. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pickens, the motion man right. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
On target to his man Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They kick the running back in motion. Daniels on 1st down. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. He's got it! And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. just like him.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. You're good on the point after. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. The Seahawks are on the move here. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
From the 23. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Trap 60, trap 60. Check go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. Now he's York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Now is York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He puts some power on it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
70 range, 70 range. Bronco 80. Roll. Ready?
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Go! Cup 19! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. On fourth down, here comes Cade York and the Commanders' field goal unit. From 37 yards in the right hash. Groupie sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Byron Murphy there to make the play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels off the play action. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Take go.
And he's stopped cold by that defensive front. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Daniels from the pistol. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Higgins makes the catch. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
18 ready. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pass complete to Walker. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
3rd and long for him here. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Running back sent in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go.
They'll throw it again. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 3rd quarter lead. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
79 Broncos. Set.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Here's a give up the middle. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On target to his man Higgins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll bring out the punter here. And they could really use a good one here. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Jump off caught by his back. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
He'll try to do it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 7 check. Check go.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
60 Maverick. Go.
Play fake here. Daniels. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's Commanders 24. Third and a lone yard coming up. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the third down surprise it used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
They get him yet again. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready up.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They're throwing it. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Here's Walker running right. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 16. Walker hauls it in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
42. Commanders 24.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Hits his running back. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, he got free. He's out in the clear. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the Seahawks pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Seahawks will have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Let's go now.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for the back that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. And they pick him off again. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 24. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. Get up.
Daniels coming back after that pick. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Daniels from the pistol. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Commanders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Shut up. 18 Rattler. 18
To throw, Daniels. Got his target, it's Higgins. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Hunt.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they get this down to the 28. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
4 yards. That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Daniels on first down. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
On the set. Here we go, here we go. Check smash, check smash. Dragon 60. Check go.
Again, Daniels to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
Daniels throwing on third. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Now Daniels off the play action. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Washington calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Now Daniels to throw. Escapes the... And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Commanders make it an 18-point game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Orlando.